Hey, what's up, family? Um, Thank you to all my new subscribers. My name is Joseph Cisneros with the Walk in Wisdom channel. Just wanted to give a quick update and talk a little bit about the war that we're experiencing. Many of us understand that there's a war going on right now. We're in a spiritual war, and it's manifesting in this physical reality. And so we've got to have a real understanding, a deep understanding, in order to grasp what's really going on. We got to start understanding who we are, who you are, family. Understand that you're here for a reason. Understand that you're here for a divine purpose. Understand that you have a power locked within you, that the powers that are in control today, the powers and principalities, the rulers of this dark age, they don't want you to know about this power. They don't want you to unlock it. They don't want you to understand the sovereignty and the divinity and the creative power that you have. And so we're going to start unlocking that on this station. I post a lot on Facebook. That's my largest platform. I've got almost 4,000 people on my friends list that many follow along very closely. And I'm going to ask you, family, that if you are on my Facebook friends list, go ahead and subscribe, not follow, but subscribe to my YouTube station. We're going to be talking about the way that this universe works on a quantum level, the physics and metaphysics of the human body, and the way it ties in with spirituality and all of the religions that we've been given. The fact that they are all connected and that they are all derived from an origin story. That again, that the powers and principalities, the rulers of this dark age, have been working very hard to try and wipe out for a very long time, but they can't. We know that we are going to remember, that all things are going to be revealed. Christ told us that, the Spirit of truth, who proceeds from the Father, is going to declare all things unto us, but that we would need to take up our cross and follow Him daily, being willing to give up the mammon that we take on in this world, right? The riches of thought and the riches of education. And now, family, we got to understand that this education system, our governmental systems, this whole matrix system, we've been lied to, family. And so that's got to be the first step, is the acceptance. I've got some older videos that focus on some of the religious deceptions in the modern Christian church that came through way of the Jesuit order and their many factions, in the way that they inserted false doctrines and deceptive doctrines to keep people blind to these facts. A lot of those, you'll see a great spiritual growth. Some of those early on, they have some ego in them, but I want you to understand that with that growth comes a wealth of wisdom, knowledge, and understanding for all of these things that we're subjected to in this world, man. And when we take all these things that are in subjection and put them under our feet, we're accepted. We're excluded from the judgment, but in that we're also accepted as sons of God, as heirs. And women, you're daughters of God. You're daughters of the Most High. And so I need you, family, to start to understand who you are and why you're here. Okay, so we're gonna, again, in this in the upcoming videos, I've got some great material that we're going to be reading from, some articles that point to the fact that nothing is solid. Everything in this realm is energy. We're going to see how it's scientifically explained in the realm of quantum physics, that these are facts, right? We're going to also go through some things that, go deep. We're going to start off with that. We're going to start off with understanding how our DNA is actually reprogrammed by words and by frequencies. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. And so this whole realm is energy, vibration, frequency, 369, mind, body, spirit. And we're going to see how all of these things tie together to create the reality that we have now, and how the powers and principalities that usurped the powers that were supposed to be ruling over this age, how they're using these things to manipulate your mind, your consciousness, your divinity, and your sovereignty, and how we can gain that power back. It's been given to us. We've been bestowed this power. We've been called heirs, and we are being made sons of the Most High right now. We are being made into the Beni Ha Elohim. We are being made sons of God. And so we're going to start unlocking some of these, man. We got a lot of keys. I've got a lot of keys that I'm going to be giving away. And so keys that unlock all of these cells of bondage that keep us locked in these thought processes, right? And so there's another one I'm trying to find here that I have saved that it's a war of mind control. And so we need to understand that we need to gain that control back. And when we do, we'll understand that this mind control that they're trying to manipulate us by are using our energies, our emotions. Emotion, energy in motion. That's what emotion is. And so they're putting our energies into motion to create this realm of fallen destruction, right? But it's time to take that energy back, to take that sovereignty back, to understand how to unlock and control that divinity that you've been given from source energy, our creator of all things that are above even the highest of powers and principalities. That source energy is in you, and you have all the power, all the creative power of that source energy. And so we will understand how human emotion physically shapes our reality. And so those are going to be the first 3 videos after this one, family. Might do one tonight, but definitely start looking for daily videos. And please like, subscribe, share, hit the bell for notifications. Get this information out there, because people need to start waking up to the reality of what things are and why things are the way they are. Together we can change this. Things are already shifting, things are already changing, and many things that should have happened by now are being held back because this rising of this collective consciousness. But again, it's due to our individuality and our sovereignty that we're able to change this. And so understand that, kill the ego, understand who you are, right? That's where this work starts, is understanding that you are an eternal being in an organic vehicle, right? You're having a human experience right now. And in that human experience, you're waking up to the reality of what you are and the power that lies within you. And so family, again, I would just love to welcome all of my new subscribers. I want to thank you very much. I want to give a shout out to John Keane and the Best Damn Podcast for having me on recently. We are going to have some guests on, brilliant physicists and just geniuses. These guys who have been given some of these keys supernaturally, and then have done the footwork to research these things on a physical level and start unlocking these things. A big shout out to my brother David Hopkins with the Hope Project, Derek Bros with Global Witness. Man, there's so many that are just doing this work out here, waking people up and sharing the truth about the deceptions in all of these religious stories that we've been given. And there's so much to be revealed, family, and time is short because many shifts have already happened and many portals have already closed. We've seen through the Mandela effect the way that these timelines have been merging. And again, these things have been broken down on a quantum level. And so if you love physics, if you love quantum physics, if you love the mathematics of this universe, the sacred geometry of this universe, and understanding all of these things that have been revealed to us through the many stories and the many actual things that have happened on this earth that have been documented. Just again, please subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and share the heck out of this family, please. Share it, share it, share it. Sharing is caring. We got to get this information out. I really appreciate you guys. Again, daily videos coming. I love you, and I look forward to unlocking these things with you and giving all the keys that I've been given away. Family, I wish you wholeness, balance, love, and a vibration of fullness. That way, we've got to integrate all of these things, family. We've got to do the shadow work, and we've got to understand that it's not about closing our eyes to the negativity and the things in this world, but going within and figuring out where these things are derived from. That way, when that flash happens, this final gate is closed, we are able to bring ourselves into the presence of the Creator, the All-Creator, and not be withheld by our own judgments, held out by our own judgments, cast out into that outer darkness where there's weeping and gnashing of teeth because of our own judgments and because of our own blindness, family. The light is here in the darkness, and we're shining, baby. Subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, share the heck out of this stuff. I'm excited to start walking through these things with you, family. I love you. Namaste.